Hi, my name is Gary, and I am a recordholic. Are you? Let me know in the comments below. Today's video, we're gonna find out what's in the box.
What's in the box?
A few months ago, I wanna say maybe November, I made a post on the Facebook page about a crate that I found when I was moving my storage unit from a big one to a smaller one to reduce my rent, saying, oh, I forgot I had this case and, let me see what's in it. And I had the intention of telling everyone what was in it, but I got pretty busy and I never did. And so what ended up happening is I completely forgot about it. It just slipped my mind, and people are still commenting on the post, wondering what's in the box. So here's the box. It was the first case I ever bought. If you watched my other video, which I'll put over here, if you watched my other video about the story about me and how I got into record collecting and everything like that, there was a whole part where when I got all the records and I didn't have a table, I went on Amazon that night. I ordered a table and a case and some like cleaning brushes and sleeves and stuff like that. But this is the case. And so we're gonna find out what's in the case. What's in the box? It's crazy, I made this post on Facebook, and I got all kinds of responses. Everything from, I hope they're not warped, to guesses as to what might be in there, or, where do I get that case? What else? Anyway, there was a couple of recent posts that reminded me about this. And I'm actually getting messages from some people like, hey, did you ever find out what was in the box? I need to know.
What's in the box?
I need to know. So today we're gonna find out what's in the box, and we will see. What did end up happening is I had a friend, Derek, who came over shortly after I brought the box here. And we had made a plan to make some music, He's one of the first musicians I met since I moved out to Ohio from New York, and he's from this area. We became friends and we worked together at my part-time job. He's a really cool guy, and kind of we got to talking about making some music together. And I told him about how I like to make music with vinyl, how I like to spin the records, try and find samples, cool stuff like that. And he's never done anything like that. In fact, I don't think he's ever listened to a record before. He's 20, I think, and, a young kid, just kind of never been exposed to record collecting, or just vinyl in any way. So I thought it would be cool for him to just go through my records and see if he found anything that sparked him, like I did say in the previous video, that this is something that I really love to do with artists, is kind of have them look through my records. And it was a cool experience for him, and I think it sparked us to decide we might want to do an actual project together. So that might be something cool that's coming soon that you guys will get to see. Basically, my point in bringing that up is that we had pulled a bunch of stuff out of the crate before I even had a chance to show everybody what was in the crate. So he made a little pile, and I'm gonna go through it and kind of see because I have another box too that I brought, which is not the mystery box. So I need to see what in the pile he got from that crate. And I have a little video I made that I was planning to go through. It was just a quick cell phone video I did where I was just kind of leafing through the crate real quick to see what was there. And I'm glad I did that because it documented what was in there. And so I can actually use that to show you guys what the gems are that were in there. All right, so let's take a look, shall we? So the truth is there's not much too crazy exciting in this crate, but there's definitely some cool things. What I will preface this with is don't forget how I got started record collecting. My focus was what can I sample, what sounds can I get initially. And so this box had some of the earliest records I bought in it, because this was the first case I bought. So a lot of stuff that I picked up in the beginning was just like, what is this? I'll take it. What is this? I'll take it. I think it's cool though. There's definitely some cool stuff in there. And now looking back on it and looking through it now, I definitely see some things I want to pull out and try and sample, as well as just spin and chill. There's a Billy Joel record in there that's really cool, you know, and a Long Island guy. I got a spot for Joel, you know? So, okay, so what I did was I went through the pile that Derek had made when he was here, and I looked through the original video I had made, leafing through it, which thankfully I did, and I found pretty much everything in that pile that was from this crate, which you see I have open now. And basically I put them in the front so I don't forget which ones they are. And now we can take a look at what's in the box. So first, we'll start on this side and we'll move over. We got Roberta Flack, Killing Me Softly. This is a classic from 1973. And obviously in the mid-90s, there was a famous remake of that song. Comment below who the artist was. This is Don Downing, Dr. Boogie. Now these ones in the front, this little chunk like right here, I think, in the front, this is all stuff that Derek picked out. So, Roberta Flack, Don Downing, Dr. Boogie. I mean, this is definitely a gem. It's like it's got the plastic on it still. Oh, wait a minute. It's sealed. I didn't even realize it was sealed. I thought it just had the plastic still on it. Dr. Boogie. Dr. Boogie. This is 1978. Look at this guy. Come on. How can you not love that? Look at that fro. That's amazing. Love Doctor, Half Past Love. Ooh, this is... So now there's the dilemma here. This is a sealed record that I didn't even realize this was sealed. Wow. Wow. So what do I do with this now? This is sealed. Comment below. Let me know what you think. What should I do with this? Wow. That's crazy. I didn't even know. Wow. Okay, Jerry Butler, The Soul Goes On. Get out of town. Get out of town. This one is sealed too. Wow. How did I not know that these were sealed? Jesus. Jesus. How did I not know? It doesn't say what year this is. Holy crap. Holy crap. Wow. 2 sealed records in the mystery box. And they were pulled out by Derek and put in the pile, and I didn't even still know that they were sealed because we didn't even get to them yet. Wow. Smokey Robinson and the Miracles anthology. This is good. 1973. It's a trifold. There's 3 discs. 3 discs. That's awesome. I thought this was going to be a short video. This is... I got to get my phone and film the other way. So I'm going to film this way too with my phone. And this for that. So hopefully this awesome thing keeps going. I mean, can you believe that? Dr. Boogie, Don Downing, 1978, still sealed. Had no idea that was sealed. No idea. Jerry Butler, The Soul Goes On. It doesn't say what year, but I could look that up. Still sealed. And it doesn't look to be like a reissue or anything. These look to be fairly original. I don't remember where I got them. I have no idea. I don't think it was the first record dig that I made at the thrift shop. I don't think so. Because there's no way that records that good, decent, like shape and sealed were in that pile. That was a shit show. Okay. Smokey Robinson and the Miracles. The Anthology. Teddy Pendergrass. Now this has it's like these type of things where like the plastic is still on it. It's not sealed though. That's what I thought those were, but they weren't. They were sealed. Teddy Pendergrass. This is awesome, by the way. I have definitely gone through this one a little bit. And I have one or two, I think, or I did at one point. I had to get rid of a lot of records when I moved. And sadly, I didn't have a chance to save them all, if you know what I mean. I saved whatever I could at the time. Okay. David Morales, The Bad Yard Club. This looks to be a 90s, yep. This is in the ghetto. This is a 90s like dance thing, I think. Looks like we got the Bounce Productions remix. We got Rhythm Masters mix. I dig these type of records for sampling purposes. They are really cool for that because these extra mixes have different melodies on them sometimes. They have different drum beats. Sometimes they have just like they're like longer, like this one here. It has a 10, almost 11 minute Miami mix. Another 8-minute club mix. So they go on these like instrumental, like long breaks, and there's a lot of different isolated sounds that are really cool, that are not on the songs themselves that people know the songs as. So it's really cool. So that's why I love those like single records for that. What is this? Broken English. Marianne Faithful. 12-inch single is another single. If there's anything that you see in here that stands out to you, let me know in the comments, please. Paul Simon. There Goes Ryman Simon. No Nukes. From the Muse concerts for a non-nuclear future, Madison Square Garden, September 19th through the 23rd, 1979. Wow, September 23rd is my birthday. Anyway, here we have, ladies and gentlemen, Billy Joel, The Stranger. Billy Joel, The Stranger. All right. Billy Joel, Long Island, New York guy. 1977, Moving Out, The Stranger, Just the Way You Are, Scenes from an Italian Restaurant. I mean, wow. Just like some of the most classic Billy Joel songs on one album right there. So that's really cool. Connie Francis sings Jewish favorites. I have spun this for sure and definitely sampled it at one point. Unfortunately, there's been a lot of these sessions that I've done that are we've sampled stuff, made really cool things, and then just got lost in time, never got released. I had a hard drive crash, and I don't know if I'm gonna be able to recover all of these things, but I'm hopeful. So hopefully one of these days I can maybe show you some of these things that I'm talking about. But Connie Francis sings Jewish favorites. Like, she has a voice. I don't know if you know Connie Francis, but it's way back, 50s, 60s kind of stuff, but she is monster voice. I want to say maybe 60s. Monster voice. And she did all kinds of albums of Italian favorites, Jewish favorites, all kinds of stuff. Here's another JJ Fad, another single, another one D-Nice single. I was collecting the singles for a while to try and get those extra instrumental like pieces and whatnot. Your Dance Party. This is old. 1956. 1956. Your Dance Party. $1.49. Brand new. This was $1.49 in 1956. Amazing. Italian hits from 101 Strings. Like I said, a lot of stuff here is probably not stuff that you might be digging when you go out, but that I found intriguing to the idea that maybe I could find something cool on there. Linda Ronstadt. Stereo Test Record. Stereo Test Record. 1957. This is interesting. There's like weird random stuff on there. There's sound effects, there's music. Simon and Garfunkel, Bridge Over Troubled Water. Amazing. Sly and the Family Stone, Greatest Hits. Billy Ed Wheeler, Nashville Zodiac. Ah! Nashville Zodiac. Let's see. All right. A Night at Studio 54. What we got? Village People, Karen Young, Alicia Bridges, Cher, Chic, GQ. Yes. That's crazy. Roadie. Original motion picture soundtrack. Roadie. I don't know what year, it doesn't say. Roadie. But there's a lot of cool stuff on here. Styx, Cheap Trick, Pat Benatar, another Long Island favorite, Pat Benatar. Alice Cooper, Teddy Pendergrass, Eddie Rabbitt, Roy Orbison, Jerry Lee Lewis, Hank Williams Jr., just like Blondie, Alice Cooper, Italian Sing-Along, another disco single, Motown single, The Pointer Sisters, Red Plays the Blues, Red Norvo, Rock's Greatest Hits. Let's see what that is. That's weird. Aretha Franklin, Paul Revere and the Raiders. There you go. The Ripcords, Mongo Santa Maria, the Chamber Brothers, the Byrds, Moby Grape, the New Christie Minstrels, Land of Giants. See, that just sounds interesting to me. I'm not sure I know what that is, but that sounds interesting. Barbara Streisand, Player. Another one that has the plastic, but it's not sealed. So, again, I just thought that, that's why I thought that those were, no, I didn't know that those were sealed. I can't stand on my knees like that much longer. You get like a knee pad for this. Do you have knee pads for when you're crate digging? Let me know in the comments below. Player, 1977. That looks like an interesting group of guys, Los Vecinos, Fitzinos? Dick Clark, 20 years of rock and roll. Look at that, baby. Al Green, Curtis Mayfield, Melanie. Like, all right, rock and roll. Okay. Jane Fonda's workout record. Oh my God. The Jacksons, REO Speedwagon, Brothers Johnson, Billy Ocean, Jimmy Buffett, Boz Scaggs, Tchaikovsky, little classical. That's an old one. War, greatest hits. WCBS FM 101, History of Rock, the 50s. Ooh, okay. I like that. That's cool. This looks to be like a classical something or other. Quiet Hours 101 strings, you know, interesting stuff that could be sampled. That's usually why I pulled some of those out. Bobby Goldsboro, Chicago. Here we go. Chicago and Roger Williams Spanish guys. So that's this side. Let's check out the other side, shall we? The Brothers Johnson. The Brothers Johnson. The Good Rats. Long Island rock and roll, baby. The Good Rats. The guitar player, I think he was, John Gatto. He owned a studio on Long Island that friends of mine used to rent for rehearsals, and that's how I met John. Joe Jackson, Diana Ross and the Supremes anthology, another anthology. That's dope. Frank Sinatra. Sinatra's Sinatra. There you go. Sinatra's Sinatra. What a guy. Frankie, baby. Chicago. Another Chicago. Buddy Miles Band. 1973. Buddy Miles. The Fifth Dimension. The Fifth Dimension. Randy Newman. See, there's some interesting things in here. We are one mandrill. Oh, forget the cover. Look at the back. That's what I'm talking about right here. Look at these guys. Getting funky monkey. Can you get it? Funky monkey, happy beat. See, this is amazing. Oh, wait a minute. Wait a minute. Ah! It's sealed. It's sealed. It's definitely sealed. Oh my God, another sealed one. I'm putting that over here with the other ones. Oh my God in heaven. That's 3 sealed records. 3. Wow. 3 sealed records. Dear God. Dear God in heaven. This is incredible. Hot Romance by Rick Grossman. Which is actually also sealed, but not because it's broken on the spine, but it's never been opened. Hot Romance. Oh my God. That's going to qualify as a sealed record. Okay. Flip Wilson. Wait a minute. Hold on a minute. Hold on a minute. Get out of town. Is this? What? I mean, this is also sealed. Flip Wilson. The Flip Wilson Show. Oh my God. That's going over here. Get the out of here. Traffic. The Left Bank. History of the Left Bank. Jeff Beck. Delaney, Bonnie and Friends on tour with Eric Clapton. $1970. That's cool. Turn Back the Hands of Time. I don't know what that is, but I'll find out one of these days. In the Mood. Oh, this is all beat up. In the Mood. Are you in the mood? Huh? Huh? The Osmonds, Phase 3. An old music record. Music. I'm sure it's cool. I'll get back to it. I don't know what this is. Stars and Guests, the Grand Ole Opry. This looks like it says re-jacket, so I'm assuming it's just like a replacement case. And it's handwritten Grand Ole Opry on it. So, there's that. Tenderly, Tommy Dorsey and his orchestra. Very cool. With love, Bobby. Right? That's his name? Yeah. Oh, this is one of those, the record comes out like the side. Like the inside? That's weird. Johnny Mathis. Johnny Mathis, greatest hits. You know, there's a lot of these type of things in here. Judge Strunk. Daisy a Day. Okay, Judd. Mandolino. Ray Conniff. David Fry. David Fry. I Am the President. And I think that's a comedy thing, right? Themes of the great bands. Love is a gentle thing. Love is a gentle thing. It's so gentle. Avec moi à Paris. Oh, this looks cool. What do we got here? Great memories from the old time radio. Great memories from the old time radio. Bing Crosby, Kate Smith, Rudy Valley, Victor Bridge, Inca Dinka Doo, April Showers, Al Jolson. Al Jolson, wow. Gene Austin, Ozzie Nelson, Phil Harris and his orchestra, Eddie Cantor, Ben Burney, Charlie McCarthy. Wow. Paul Anka. There's Paul. There's Paul Anka doing his thing. The Best of Charlie Pride. Haydn. It's more classical. The Best of the 60s. The Best of Glenn Miller Orchestra. Ballad of the Green Berets. Ballad of the Green Berets. That's cool. The Mills Brothers. Glenn Miller. Oral Roberts on Country Roads. Oral Roberts on Country Roads. It's got a cool back. That's cool. Mario. Mario. David Houston. Great Country Folk. Engelbert. Yeah, you know, there's always one of those somewhere. Music from Tyrol. Best of the Weavers Together Again. Look at these folks, huh? Look at these folks. Love it. I love this. What is this? Pete Seeger. Oh, wait. We're in Carnegie Hall. The Weavers. So, oh, there's a whole story on the back. That's cool. Okay, 1981. No, we lost something. Herbie Mann. Impressions of the Middle East. Ooh. That sounds... That's probably what I said when I picked it. Ooh, Impressions of the Middle East. There's probably some cool sounds on there. Kenny Rogers' Greatest Hits. Kenny Rogers' Greatest Hits. Eddie Arnold. Eddie Arnold. Terry Garthwaite. Terry Garthwaite. This looks cool. Terry Garthwaite, 1975. I don't recognize the names of the songs, but it sounds cool. Myron Florin. Mac Davis. The Irish Ballads and Songs. Oh, wow. That looks cool. John McCormick. Irish Ballads and Songs. Great Recordings of the Century. Oh, wow. That looks cool. Kenny Rogers' Greatest Hits. Mac Davis. Best of 64. Yeah, that's the last. Look at Mac. Come on. Look at this guy. Look at him. Huh? There he is. 1973. Mac Davis. This was awesome. I'm so glad I did this because I kind of thought, oh, there's probably nothing like crazy in there. Just whatever those things were that were pulled out by Derek, you know, when he was here. And I just, I'm really happy that I did that. I found, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, technically 5 unopened records. 5 unopened records. One of them, obviously, like the Rex, Grossman thing, whatever, is a little ripped on the spine, but it's still sealed technically. So it's never been taken out of that jacket. Wow. Okay, so shall we take a quick peek? Obviously, there were some amazing things in there. And what I'm going to do is take pictures of the best things, and then I'll put it over while I'm talking and stuff like that. But wow, 5 sealed records. 5 sealed records in a crate that I had no idea. I mean, I knew of the crate. I'm not like trying to say, oh, it's a mystery. It just came out of nowhere. I knew it existed. It's just that I haven't opened it in a long time, and it kind of moved around between moving storage units. When I was in New York, I moved like 3 times. So this crate, and because it was so heavy duty, like I had stacked stuff on top of it. So it always became like, oh, well, I don't know what's in there. I'll eventually get to it. And then when I had to recently move from one storage unit to another in the same building on the same floor, which was, thank God, but just to a smaller one so I could save rent, I found this crate and obviously was reminded all about it. And I was like, oh, well, this is cool. I'm going to start doing all these videos and cool things. Let me bring it over to my house. And I also knew I was going to be working on music projects and, get back to making music, sampling and everything. And so I figured, okay, well, I'm setting up my stuff, so why don't I bring the crate there and I can have it? And then I did, and that's when all this, craziness happened with what's in the box, So this was amazing. I'm so glad that I did this. And let's just take a quick look at the 5 sealed records. 5 sealed records. Okay. I think this was the first one we noticed, was Don Downing. Come on. Don Downing. Dr. Boogie. Dr. Boogie. Dr. Boogie. Love it. Jerry Butler. Okay. This is Jerry Butler right here. Look at him go. That's beautiful. Look at him go. He's loving it. The audience is upside down. That's hilarious. He's singing Sitting on the Dock of the Bay on this, okay? He's got Never Give You Up. Never. Is this a precursor to Rick Astley? I don't know. Let's find out. Chain Gang, Sitting on the Dock of the Bay. Good night, my love. I've been loving you too long. Too long, baby. Way too long, baby. Come on. Mandrill. Okay? Mandrill. And let's not forget how amazing these dudes look. All right? It's like, you can tell they play funk, you know, like this is just funky, you know? And then of course the names. Can You Get It? Funky Monkey, Happy Beat, 3 on one side. So it doesn't say how long they are, but that's got to mean something, that they just jam the hell out, you know. Gilly Hines, Holiday, Closer to You, and Love One Another. And the names of these guys: Rick, Wolf, Neftali, Coffee, Carlos, Joaquin, Louis, or Louis, I don't know. But this is funky. I mean, what do you think I should do? Should I open these up and just spin them? Should I sell them? Should I just keep them sealed? Like, what do I do? Especially, like, look at this. Rick Grossman. This guy is ready for hot romance. Okay? He is ready for hot romance. I love it. Hot romance. Rick Grossman. Sealed. Still sealed. But this is broken here on this side. It's old. This is old. 1978. It looks older, honestly. Rick Grossman, Thunderbolt Productions. Do you know anything about Rick Grossman? Please let me know in the comments. But what should I do? Should I save these just as they are, keep them sealed? Should I open them and spin them? Flip Wilson Show. Unfortunately, there's not much info on this record on the back, because the back is just Flip, you know. There he is, Flip. I don't know what's going on this cover, but hey, Flip must have had a good show, you know, and a good time. 1971 Emmy Award. So late 60s, early 70s, it looks like. Flip Wilson, killing it on television. It's What You See Is What You Get with special guest David Frost. Now, I don't know. Is this David? I don't know. But Flip Wilson, there he is. Must have had a good time on television. And anyway, so here we have it, ladies and gentlemen. I have 5 sealed records found in the crate, the mystery box, okay? I want you to let me know, what should I do? Should I open them and spin them? Try and sample them? Should I leave them sealed? Should I try and sell them? See what they're worth? I don't know. They don't seem like, you know, huge names or anything. But they're sealed, so I don't know. Maybe there's some value there. I don't know what I paid for them. I have no idea. I think they must have come in a box full of stuff and not, you know what I mean? There's no way I didn't, because when I used to get big boxes full of stuff, I would just leaf through it real quick. Yeah, I definitely want that. Take it, and then like see what happened when I ended up going through it later or not, you know, like whether somebody came by and we were sampling, or whether I was bored and I wanted to listen to something. And the volume of stuff I was buying, who knows? And the fact that they made it into that box, and that box didn't last long in my space. I ended up putting in storage pretty early on, I think. I don't know what happened, but these 5 sealed records in there, 5. That's amazing. As well as, you know, all the cool gems that were in there. So this was a really cool experience. I'm really glad I did it, and I hope you enjoyed it. Please remember, if you enjoyed this, leave a like on the video and let me know your thoughts. Thanks for checking out the video, and we'll see you in the next one. Thank you.